Hello everybody, Minecraft Snapshot 23w43a just came out, and featured in this snapshot is a ton of new blocks. All I've got behind me is just a couple of them, really. This is the copper family set of blocks. So as you can see, there are some copper doors which work just like wooden doors in the fact that you can open and close them as you wish, or that you could power them with redstone if you'd like. And there's also some trapdoors here, as you can see, all in the different variants. These are just the waxed ones, because I wanted to show you guys briefly what they were. As you can see, here's a new light source, and this is the on state. Here's the off state. I'll show you how those work a little bit later as well. And we don't have just these blocks. We've got a whole nother set of blocks. And that would be the Tuff blocks. There's a whole new set of blocks here with the Tuff family. So now you got your Tuff block, your basic one. But now you have slabs and stairs and walls in that variant, but you also have chiseled Tuff, which is a very beautiful looking block. Then we have polished Tuff, falls more along the lines of polished andesite, and I think this block is absolutely beautiful, and I can see it being used in so many builds now. And it has its slabs and stairs variants. And then even beyond that, there is now Tuff bricks, which even have its own chiseled variant, and look at that. I think these blocks are all going to be used so often together. Maybe not just these two together, but I could see Tuff bricks becoming very, very popular. I can see copper becoming way more popular with even more options now. I think this set of blocks will probably be one of the most liked features in this update. As you can see, that's not the only thing added in this update. Bats have changed a little bit, and so as you can see, there's a new texture on this little guy, and I believe even a new flight animation. He's kind of awesome. I think overall, great change. The bat was kind of useless. Now he's at least adorable. Possibly this might lead us to getting some sort of drop from the bat, but I wouldn't hold my breath. At least it's a nice change overall. Now let's go ahead and show you how to craft some of these really awesome blocks. First, we're going to try to make some of that chiseled block here. I'm actually having a hard time remembering it. Yeah, waxed chiseled copper. I mean, it's not going to be waxed, but chiseled copper. Show you guys how to do that. It's supposed to work in here, but I'm not able to get the slabs to actually craft it. So I'm going to show you how to do it in the crafting table here. As you can see, all it takes is just two, and you get your chiseled copper block. You can also go ahead and craft with the copper block in the stone cutter, and there it is. Okay, so maybe you have to just do it with this, but as you can see, you can craft pretty much whatever you want in here with the block of copper. That's not the only thing you can craft with your copper. You can also go ahead and craft your doors and your trapdoors. And these do oxidize as normal. I'm sure you're also interested in how in the world you're going to craft those light blocks there. So let me go and show you. What you're going to do is you're going to use your copper blocks in a pattern like that. And you're going to use your redstone there and your blaze rod there. Gives you 4 copper bulbs, and as you can see, here they are. I'd love to get into how these copper bulbs work, but we're going to save that for the very end. So just hang tight. We're going to talk about the Tuff blocks really quick and how to craft those, and then we'll talk about the copper bulbs. So as you can see here, there are variations of Tuff. All of this can be crafted, I believe, in the stone cutter. So as you can see, here's one Tuff block in the slot, and you can craft all of these things. So if you want chiseled Tuff bricks, polished Tuff, you name it, you can get it. I believe you can also craft it in here. So as you can see, here's your polished Tuff, and then here's your Tuff bricks. Now to make it chiseled, if I'm not mistaken, it should be like all the other blocks where you have to make the slab first, and then you can just do that. Yep, as you can see, here's your chiseled Tuff bricks, just like that. All different ways to craft it, all pretty good. I'm excited about the Tuff bricks, really, really am. I think these will look really good, especially on my viewer joinable SMP. If you'd like to join it, make sure to click the link in the description, join the Discord, and check it out. Same thing with the copper, by the way. We also like copper. Okay, you're going to have to bear with me here because I don't know 100% how these work, but I'm going to try my absolute best to explain it. So, we've got different waxed copper bulbs here. I'm going to show you the different ones because they do produce different lights. So let me go ahead and turn it to night, and I'll show you what each one does. I really wish they also added copper buttons in this update. Maybe they still will, but it's unlikely. So, as you can see, it is pretty dark out here right now, but if I just press this button, it is suddenly light level 15 in the area because of this copper bulb. Now, this is the plain copper bulb, but if you have the exposed copper bulb, it's only light level 12. And you can get even less than that with the weathered copper bulb at light level 8. And the oxidized copper bulb at light level 4. Hardly any light with this one. And as you can see, there is absolutely no redstone going into these guys, and that's because as soon as they're powered, they retain that power. It is essentially a T flip-flop block, if you are familiar with redstone. So as you can see, if I press the button, it turns off and stays off. If I press it again, it turns on and stays on. This could change a lot of things with redstone because it does interact with redstone. And the reason this can interact with redstone is all because of comparators. So as you can see, each and every one of these do connect up. So all of these do produce a signal strength of 15 currently. So this is how you'll kind of get your T flip-flop workings here. So instead of having to use some pistons and some redstone torches, it's all contained in one block that's unique and fun. And all you'd have to do to make this kind of work is one of these kind of guys. And so you have your thing that runs in, turns it off, and it can run in and turn it back on again. Fantastic, contained all in one tiny block. I'm super excited about this change. I don't know about you guys, but I think 1, really awesome block. 2, great redstone purposes. I can see this being really handy for people like Mumbo Jumbo. Now, one important thing to note is it does not conduct redstone power. So as you can see, it doesn't go through and power up this repeater. I'm sure when you start using this with your auto crafters over here, I'm sure it gets even more insane. And I'm sure there's very talented redstone engineers who have already started using this. Anyway, that's pretty much everything in this update. I don't have a whole lot more to add. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you again very, very soon. Goodbye!